Hey there YouTube, name's Big Buffalo, bringing you a gameplay commentary here on Firing Range. I'm using the FAMAS with the dual mag. I have a pretty good game here today. My perk setup is Ghost, Hardened, and Hacker, all pro versions. A couple things I'd like to mention as we get into the video here. Hardened Pro, or I guess just the Hardened perk in general, is in my opinion, probably the most underrated perk in this game. I shoot through objects constantly. I feel like it's extremely effective strategy. Not a lot of people do it. And if you can get the pro version for Hardened, it is extremely useful. It actually reduces the damage flinch by 80%, which I can't stress how important that is during a firefight. There will be plenty of times when, if I didn't have Hardened Pro on, the guy gets the first shot of me, I would have been flinched, shot way over his head. No way I could have won the battle, but because I'm able to stay on target, my bullets land, and I can still pull out the win. I think I get 5 kills through objects this game, if I'm not mistaken, which I feel like is kind of, a high amount. I don't think a lot of people shoot through objects, at least they don't at me. I know a lot of people are fans of sleight of hand. I used to be the same way. I started paying attention to my gameplay a little bit more, and I realized that sleight of hand really wasn't helping me kill anybody, It was nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, being able to reload quickly and being able to aim down sights faster if you have the pro version, extremely useful, but not so much when it comes to killing people. It's just kind of one of those things that's nice to have, so I sort of convinced myself that it wasn't the best perk to use in that second slot. And I switched all my classes to Hardened, and I haven't really looked back. And the other thing I wanted to mention was the motion sensors. As you can see a moment ago, I just planted one over there in the trailer. They're really useful if you plant them, in an area that's going to be highly populated. Maybe a bottleneck like this little bottleneck I got going on right here. Anytime someone comes through there, I can pretty much see it unless they have Hacker Pro. And from what I can tell, not a lot of people are using Hacker Pro these days. They really don't take the time and the effort to get the Pro version, which is understandable. I mean, they're really hard to get in this game, so I can see why people wouldn't do it. But, I guess to each his own. But I feel like the motion sensor is a pretty good tactic because it lets you watch your back, It's like I can plant it right there in that trailer, and I can see when people come through there, so I can kind of roam this whole strip right here, and I know if anyone's coming up behind me, so that's a really useful piece of equipment, and a really good tactic to use. I probably should have mentioned this a little earlier, but as you'll see here in a moment, my kill streak setup right now is Napalm Strike, Blackbird, and Chopper Gunner. So I'm pretty happy with the Blackbird and the Chopper Gunner. If I can get the 8 kills for the Blackbird, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get the Chopper Gunner. And if I don't get it, I mean, I've still got a Blackbird in the air. Everyone's benefiting, and usually when you can get one of those, your whole team kind of runs things for a few minutes. But as far as my kill streaks are concerned, the Napalm I'm not particularly happy with. I really don't know what I want to replace it. I like having at least one semi-low kill streak, usually between, the 4 to 7 range, but I can't really find one that fits me. I think I'm bad at placing the napalms. I get 2 in this game. I think I get 1 kill combined between the both. It's just not something that's real effective for me. I don't know if you guys have any luck with it. If you got any suggestions about a low kill streak that you think is good, leave a comment. I'm really interested to know, because I can't find anything to really fit that 3rd slot for me. As you can see, I just got my Chopper Gunner, so it's a fairly effective Chopper Gunner. I mean, it's not the best I've ever had, but it's definitely not the worst. I've definitely had a few, I know you guys probably been there too. It's like you fly into the map, you just hear the Strellas locking on. There's pretty much nothing you can do at that point. It's just going to crash and burn, and there's really no hope. I was kind of surprised, to be honest with you, that I didn't get shot down. There was a couple of times when the Strela was locking onto me, I know I got one guy at one point, but they don't end up shooting me down. However, it's not that effective because there's, I think, 2 or 3 guys that manage to stay inside buildings the entire time, and I really can't get them. And it's, you know how it is, when you can't get that group kill, kind of, you can't really spawn kill them. I know that sounds kind of terrible, but that's really what you're going for. You're trying to kill everybody, and they all spawn together, and you can just wipe them out again. As I come back here, as you can see, I don't mind shooting through walls, even when I'm pretty sure there's someone there. Kind of a mistake at that point. It let me have like hardly any ammo, but I get that kill right there anyways, and I pick up this infield, and I get a couple more kills here. Kind of a BS death coming up. The guy, not this one, but this next guy out here, he's, I'm trying to get him through this wall. I love the hardened perk. So, but he comes in here, and I still kill him, but he gets me with this frag that he just happened to be cooking. I don't know. I was a little pissed off at that point, but, whatever. Well, I come back, and I hear the chopper gunner. At the time, I don't really realize that it's been shot down, so I'm being extra cautious. I'm kind of like, I don't want to get killed, I've had a good game. I don't want to go out there and die like 4 or 5 times at the end of this video and kind of wreck it. So I'm being like super careful, playing my motion sensor and stuff. And then I kind of realize, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, the chopper's gone. So I picked that up, and then the rest of this video, I just kind of, hang out in this house and do my thing. Nothing too special. I think I get a couple kills through objects here coming up. But for the most part, this game's coming to an end. So I'm probably gonna leave you guys to finish watching it. Final score for me is 33-4. Fairly good game here on Firing Range. So please leave me some comments and don't be afraid to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Later.